And we're back. You know what? Grove of the Guardian is absolutely zilch. So is Thought Flare. So, it's absolutely nothing. But, we do the 2 shocks. And Jared ain't half bad, folks. I mean, Deathrite Shaman's also great. Sorry I'm saying folks so much. Why don't I think another YouTuber says that and I just watch him. But, guys, that's Rudy. I hope it's not Rudy that I'm quoting right now. I don't mind Rudy at all. I just... all right, I need something else. I'll call you. I see why he says folks, because you don't want to. I'm just not going to say anything. You beautiful people. You beautiful person, more accurately. The one person watching. So, yeah, this is like a 50-cent rare foil. That's crazy, despite how gorgeous these foils are. But Jared, like I said, is actually the 4th most valuable mythic at a whopping $2. So that's why you don't want mythics, guys. There are 2 good mythics, but you have so many, like 30-cent mythics in this set, that you really just want rares. You want more chances at shocks, and you certainly want a Cyclonic Rift. It didn't work. Counterflux. Oh, we got another foil, guys. We got another foil. Hey, a mountain. You know what? That's gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? Come on. I don't know if it's like translating, the foiling. Looks amazing to me. They're also the just like highest condition cards, or that's how it seems to me. What did we get? We got Counterflux. And then a regular mountain, oops. And then this, and I am all over the place. And nothing. So we got the 2 low valuable shocks. I mean, it's like a range of, 10 to 16, so there's no low value shock per se, but love like an overgrown tomb. Another, look at this, guys. When you get first pack Ethereal Armor, it just means good things are coming. We got Deathrite Shaman in that first Ethereal Armor pull. And in the next one, Mind Rot, Void Wielder, Gatecreeper Vine into an Azorius Key Rune, a Street Spasm, a Golgari Charm. That's the most valuable charm right now. It's like around $1, not bad. And finally, oh, wait a second, Armada Worm. No, it's like the World Spine Worm or something, right? Saproling. By the way, it's Dragon Token that we're looking for. Another mountain. That means that's not the same as the foil, is it? No, that means there's 3 basic land art types in this. That's kind of cool. Guys, I think the Armada Worm is not what you want. There's another mythic. That's okay. We're getting the mythics out of the way. There is a worm that's valuable, but I don't think it's Armada. Maybe it's that one. If it's that one, whew, I feel bad. I'm excited about it, but I think that's the low value mythic worm. I think it's called actually, I don't know. Is there only one worm? We'll find out. I just can't remember. The Trans Guild portal, Promenade, sorry, looks nice, looks beautiful. The smell of these cards, by the way, is spot on. It smells like classic Magic, it really does. The Electocutors, the Elocutors. Beautiful planes, huh? Beautiful. Gosh, the basics look great. They really do. I mean, we have so many cool full art lands. Somebody was complaining the other day about that. I guess because it makes them slightly less special, maybe. Like, if you have a full art all the time, but I just love full art lands. I'm a total sucker for full art lands. All right, we're not doing well, guys, even with the 2 shocks. It's tough to break even on this because I've also had this thing with some of the older sets in general. I'm not complaining. This is still a ton of fun, but I've had this thing where they always underperform expected value, or more frequently Palisade Giant than newer sets. I don't know why. I can't explain it. Got a Goblin token. I cannot explain why that occurs. It just does. I opened up, even up to core set, I noticed, up to core set, it's like the newer ones seem to overperform for some reason in terms of my expectations typically. So they have like a low EV on any site, you'll look them up, but they tend to do slightly better when you actually open the cards. Whereas some of the older sets, I've had some, I've really lost my shirt, like Core 21, right? I've never opened like a Nuka Penna box or some of the bad ones, right? Like a Midnight Hunt box that was half of its EV. But I have opened Core 21 that's half of its EV, which is strange. It's not even that concentrated in top cards. Sphinx of the Chimes. So, yeah, I don't know. I know I'm just like rambling right now, but for some reason I can get rinsed on these older packs And on the newer ones, I just don't. Like, I never get that bad. There's less variation. Maybe it's just the way they constructed the packs. So I typically, when I see like another Ethereal Armor, okay, so it wasn't the first one in this, but it was, we're still missing Vandal Blast, aren't we? Let's get at least one Vandal Blast. That helps to get a Vandal Blast, give you some baseline Death Presence, baseline value. Island. Yeah, this is tough, folks. We need some big hits here. Cancel. I don't know if anybody else has had that experience where they seem to get rinsed more frequently with older boxes. So again, when my friend said, which one can you open, you know, without losing your shirt, I'm still going to recommend this one because look at these shocks. Oh my God. Oh, 4. We got 4 basic land arts. You know, I don't even need the full arts as much as I love them and I'll defend them to my dying breath despite people saying, oh, it's not as special anymore because now we always have full arts. I think they're great. Blood Crypt. But, you know, some of the old basics. Oh, no. Never mind. Perfect. These are all in mint condition, too. Blood Crypt. I mean, amazing, right? Can you ever complain about getting a Blood Crypt? No, you can't. If somebody does, I will go after that person mercilessly. Beautiful Blood Crypt. So we're already at 3 shocks. So from that perspective, this has been an amazing box. Now we just need a Cyclonic Rift, and we're in great hands. I mean, that's a question, though. I haven't opened this product in a while. Do you need a Cyclonic Rift to break even? Can you break even without it? We'll find out, because we have 3 shocks already. Anyways, yeah, it's tough. It's tough with the older sets. It's just my experience that they seem to be misleadingly difficult to break even with. Not older sets. Obviously, you can't break even there. I'm talking, hey, Inspira Supreme Judge. We have so many mythics. Why are we pulling so many mythics? The Ooze token. Why are we pulling? I don't know. Maybe that is a good one. I don't think so, though. You can basically write off the mythic slot. There's only like 2 big mythics. Maybe you hit one of them or another. Playset of Ethereal Armor. I'm happy. I don't need anything else. I'll do a little reflection summary at the end of this. And welcome to my store. I really wanted this to be a welcome video. Rogue's Passage. I'm going to separate it. It's only like 60 cents probably now. But I'll separate it. Guild Mage. And Chaos Imps. Ooh, do we have a foil? We already got a foil rare, but our foil rare was a wash. That might be one way you can break even with this, is by hitting like hitting a big foil. And there are quite a few big foils you can hit. So we need at least one Vandal Blast. That'd be tough to not hit a Vandal Blast. That gives you some baseline value, right? The Vandal Blast and the Sphere of Safety combo. But we haven't gotten one yet. Chromatic Lantern. Can't complain about that. With a Rhino token and a Beauty Mountain. But yeah, give me all the full arts all day. I don't care. I don't know. People hating on Chromatic Lanterns too much for me. It's like, yes, it's just mana fixing. You know, like you can focus hard and do the work and you don't need a Chromatic Lantern. But what if you just want to be a little lazier? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Do we still have 15 packs to open? What? I was way off. I thought we were like done with this box. Wow, guys, we still have, the world is still our oyster here. Holy moly. Giant Growth. Promenade. Explosive Impact and Mind Rot. I'm going to stop singing or I'll never have a chance of anybody watching this. Summon of the Rakdos Key. Vandal Blast. Unreal. There we go. More than halfway through. We finally got our Vandal Blast. I may even double sleeve that one. Behind that, we have a Carnival Hellsteed, but I think, guys, we have a foil. Do we? Yes, we do. Oops. Come on, big foil. Boom. Eyes in the skies. Okay. Okay, little eyes in the skies action. I don't have a lot of sleeves, but all right. It is an older foil, even if it's only nothing. Vandal Blast, though, that is a sweet card. Just under the $5 mark, so maybe I'll just regular sleeve it for now. But, you know, that is some serious value coming from your uncommon slot when you have Vandal Blast and Sphere of Safety. Gives you a little Sphere of Safety value-wise to have those two. I mean, that really cannot be understated how nice it is to have some uncommons. And that's the other thing about this set, right? It's definitely a lower variant set because, first of all the big hits are rares, even Cyclonic Rift. And then second of all, you got good uncommons, right? That is a huge add. So it just comes down to price. If you can get this like at $100, buy as many as you can, but you probably won't. Dreadbore. I don't know. Dreadbore might be worth $1 or $2. I can't remember the non-shocks, aside from like Deathrite Shaman, Chromatic Lantern. There's a couple others. Abrupt Decay. I mean, a lot of good rares. And the Mythic's a little iffier, obviously, but... Ethereal Armor is more of a recent increase. But even there, maybe you get a playset. That's an extra $2 though from commons that'll sell, right? Obviously, there's a lot of another Golgari Charm. There's a lot of commons, you know, you can sell for something, but Ethereal Armor right now, in terms of my experience, is selling, and that makes a big difference. Underworld Connections, really cool. I don't think it's a big hit though. Night token in a forest, and if a dragon token is truly, which now I'm thinking it's kind of BS, $6. What was the other one? Worm token seemed to be $1. That's all just bonus cash. You're not normally. Oh, we got a foil in the back. I didn't mean to see it. It was an accident. Civic Shaper. Arrest. Psychiatric Spire. Overgrown Tomb. Holy moly, guys. That's 4 shocks. And we got a foil. Planes and Inspiration. I don't know. That's still cool. I don't know if there are any like big hit common foils, but again, the foiling is gorgeous on all these. These are so much nicer. What was the last older-ish set I opened? Masters 25. These are nice. Actually, you know, people hate on Master 25 foils. And to those people, I just say there is something difference between like the glitz and then some of the darker hues coming out. And Masters 25 foils actually do have, or do capture some darker tones very effectively. So I know they're hated on, I've heard, or I've read at least online. I don't know if that's representative of most people, but I actually think they're really cool. I tend to love sets and things that other people don't love so much. Like, I think Innistrad Double Feature is one of the coolest things ever. Even though it's just 2 kind of mixed sets put together. Overgrown Tomb, guys. Unreal. We got Blood Crypt, the Tomb. Can we get one of each shock? That would be far rarer, I think, than just the 10 shock challenge would be one of each in one box. Druid's Deliverance, Electrify, Launch Party, Golgari Longlegs, Knightly Valor, Splatterthong, Thought Flare, that's what we got in foil previously. Sphere of Safety, nope. Sphere of Safety, nope. And finally, Growing Ranks. Again, there might be 1 or 2 rares here that is somewhat of a hit that I'm just totally missing. I will find out afterwards. Would be nice to get that Ulvara Hellkite or the, is it called World Spine Worm? No. Maybe the Ulvara Worm was it. I don't think so, because I think there's multiple worms in this. Be cool if it was, and in which case I feel like a dummy for having just totally missed it. Is that Teferi? No, Tristani, I was about to say. Teferi's Judgment. Aquasteed, come on. Aquas. The art, gosh. Magic art, bar none. Hey, there we go. We got 2 of the same. Is so cool. And actually, this set art in general, I think I like it a lot. Right? It's more like classic art style. It's like my uncle's a painter, and he could have painted these. I love it. Another Thought Flare, Golgari Decoy leading into a guild feud. With a foil in the back, an ooze token, a plain Cyclonic Rift. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. It is not a valuable card, but it is a mythic foil. It's like a 30-cent card normally, but come on, are you freaking kidding me, guys? A mythic foil Planeswalker? What are the odds of this? Very low. Very, very low. I don't know if it's worth anything at all, but how cool. And look at how good condition it's in. So the base card isn't so valuable, but the rarity of this is so insane. It's in mint condition. Gosh, at one point, how valuable this card was before the Jace kind of fell in value, I cannot imagine. Oh, man. Yeah, most of the time when you have an older set, you want to go to the future. In this case, I want to go back in time. Unbelievable. That's definitely a double sleeve, even though it may only be $5. I don't know what it's worth, but I'm guessing it's around there. But holy crap, the rarity of pulling that is so low. Any mythic, specific mythic, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if the Planeswalkers were rarer back then too to get. Unreal. That was so much fun. See, it's not just about value. That was just so cool. Security blockade. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. I am blessed beyond belief. This is so wild, guys. Blessed we are. This is crazy. This is crazy. Now we got a rift. Now we got a rift. This is wild. We already have 4 shocks, a rift, and we have a foil mythic. Planeswalker. Foil mythic Planeswalker. Oh my gosh. This is insane. This is crazy. All right, now we went from like, is this going to be a good box, to me not realizing how many packs we had left, to completely not representative of your opening experience. We got the Rifty, we got the foil Jace, and we have, let's put them all together, 4 shocks so far. There's our worm that could have some value. Get out of here. Go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so nutty, guys. So nutty. So much fun. I'm incredibly fortunate right now. Oh, if only every box could be like this, then maybe I wouldn't have to have a real job. And by the way, I don't mean that as an insult. If your real job is cracking packs and working at an LGS, that's amazing. And it's like, I'm maybe 1 or 2 steps behind you, just like abandoning everything and going for it. But I'm going to start for now and just buying a ton of product, opening it, filming it, and hopefully we get 100 people on here at some point. It may take 10 years, but if we get 100 people watching my videos, man, that'll just be amazing. All right. I can't believe I'm still trying to bring it all in that we got a rift after pulling a foil mythic Planeswalker and a Goliath. Like at this point, like if you were totally finance focused, right, which I don't recommend anybody be, I have like 5 mythics already in addition to 4 shocklands and a Cyclonic Rift. You should just stop and sell the packs individually. Like that's just advice to people who, and you know, you can hate on that person all you want, but he's just trying to make, you know, keep it sustainable, which is my goal too, is just to make this sustainable, self-sufficient, whatever. And that's hard to do. So, you know, that's probably what you should do. Obviously, I'm not doing that. Oh my gosh, Vandal Blast, 2 Vandal Blasts. Here, not to be outdone, the uncommon slot hasn't stopped delivering for us. A Wayfaring Temple. But that's what you should do. I can't tell you how many situations I've been in. Now, it's not ethical, so it's weird. It's like, I'm not telling you you should do this, even though, yes, I did say that. But if you only cared about, you know what, I'm going to do it 2 ways. Don't buy single packs. All right? For people who care about value, don't buy single packs, buy a sealed box. And on the other hand, for people who, like, I understand, I've lost money doing this quite a bit, and it took me a while to get to a point where I could at least just make my money back. You know, and now I can do better than that, but it took a lot of work, and maybe I can talk about that in later videos, how I accomplished that. I don't know if anybody even cares, but the big thing for now is just, in most cases, make the hobby sustainable and sell the rest of the packs. But on the flip side, if you're a buyer, don't buy packs. I just assume everybody does that. And I will tell you this right now, I'm never going to sell packs, but even if I did, I wouldn't do that. Just because sphere of safety, we have 2 of each of the good uncommons. This is crazy. This is like crazier than Zendikar Rising. This is amazing. Well, I mean, you got Balagad and Malakir there, but this is insane, guys. This opening is insane right now. I've opened some before, and I know that this is a good opening. We got our Crypt Horror in the Swamp. But yeah, I'm kind of sympathetic to people who need to make their money back because I've been there. I've been there and it sucks. You know, you just have to try to make it work. You don't want to lose your shirt. And sometimes that means selling a pack or doing that. Although, and I'm not judging people who do it, but I've never done it. Partially because I'm an addict, and when I see the rest of those packs there, I think, you know what, I can't just leave those unopened. What am I going to sell those? I got to finish them. And then I justify it by saying I don't want to sell people, you know, packs where I've already opened all the good hits. Now, it doesn't mean you can't get a good hit. I've seen like people open a ton of great packs. You'd think, I don't want to touch the remaining ones. And then it was with Double Masters, where I witnessed Luxodon Smiter, where I witnessed some of the craziest pulls I've ever seen. My friend was like, well, I want to buy a pack out of that box. And I was like, dude, you're silly. They already got a crazy number of mythics and all the big hits. He took it home. He got a Ren and 6. So, all right. There are God boxes, granted. It wasn't a God box. It was a regular box. I've never actually seen a God box. Part of me is like, do they really exist? Yeah, I've always wanted to like... That's why I buy sealed cases with every release, thinking like, oh, maybe this will be a misprint and I got the God box. Righteous Authority. I'm sure one of these rares is something. I'm sure I've missed a rare with some value. We'll check at the end, so for now. So, just as a recap, as we get into the final 3 packs, maybe I'll do a giveaway on this video because I've been so fortunate in terms of my pulls. We got 4 shocks. We got a Cyclonic Rift. We got a Mythic Foil Planeswalker. Again, I don't know if that has any value. We got 4 Ethereal Armors. We got 2... Vandalblast, 2 Golgari Rot Farms, and 2 Sphere of Safeties. What a pack. What a box. Conjured Currency. And a foil? No. Island. Not that many foils. Maybe like 5 foils, but, you know, the Mythic one is sweet. All right. We're going to do the Dragon first. Here we go. Coming in at the end. We're going to do Dragon first, then we'll finish off with that ugly man. Okay, back hurts, but I carry on. Archweaver, Guild Mage, Ultimate Price, and Search the City. Do we have a foil in the back? We do. We do. All right. We do. Rhino token, no dragon token, so we won't even be able to see if that's a real price or not. And flip, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That is definitely sellable. This is just nutty, guys. And an ethereal armor foil, so the best common in foil. Let's go. And it's one of these beautiful foils, right? Well, guys, that definitely, wait, I put Vandalblast in the wrong place. That definitely seals our fate. This was an amazing box. 4 shocks. Well, we'll do the summary here in a second. Final pack. What am I talking about? Final pack. Return to Ravnica. You've treated us very well. And I bought this from a LGS that had it as a discounted box. So more power to Untapped Games in Providence. They sell legit boxes. I don't know how you'd be able to make an unlegit box for Ravnica Allegiance, though, because it's all rares. You know, all the value. But anyways, let's go. All right. Bluster Spell. Follow the Gavel, and get out of here. We got a Kurzota Guild Mage, and that is exactly the cover of the pack we just opened, which means we probably have some juice here in the back. Here we go. Come on, some juice. Oh my gosh. You know what? It's a mythic. I don't care if it's not super valuable. It's a cool mythic. We got ourselves a Vraska. And you know what? That's good enough for me. Really cool. So we got 2 Planeswalkers in here. It's only about 80 cents, but super, super cool card. I'm going to look at some of the values, and I'll be right back, folks.